All right, what's up, guys? It's your boy Big Steve. We're doing things a little different today. As you can see, we're here live from SneakerCon. I got my boy Jason with me over here. How you doing today, Jason?
Yo, 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 what's good, what's good? It's your boy Jason, a.k.a. polodonwon, a.k.a. founder, creative director of DFW Vintage Swap Meet. What's good? Appreciate y'all for the opportunity.
Man, good to see you, bro. How you doing today? Everything good?
I feel better now.
Okay.
I'm in the laboratory right now with the guys themselves. We're having like a new interactive podcast right now. Like, I feel the energy already. We just started.
Yeah, definitely. It's a really good change, bro. Like I said, I love how we ended up, setting everything up. Even though there's a bunch of stuff going on around us, we can still talk one-on-one. So basically the point of these little it's basically like the same lab talks, going to give exposure to all the guys that you're going to see here today. And of course I had to start with my boy Jason today here. So appreciate you being able to come on here, man.
No, obviously this is like a privilege, not a right kind of moment right now.
Right.
Surreal. People actually mess with the brand. They like what we're doing for the community. So as leaders of the community, I feel like we need to collaborate more, talk about it more, speak about sneaker talk, Nike talk, whatever, community talk that we need to do. So that way we can grow as entities and become global.
Of course.
That's the whole point, right?
Of course, definitely. Yeah, before we get started, man, talk to me about this fit, man. You're going crazy today.
All right, so you got to know, I got to rep my vintage. I got to tell you some history about it if I'm going to wear it, obviously. All right, should we start? All right, we'll go.
Got to start with the shoes.
Got to start with the shoes. So we got to go with the Air Max, Nike Air Max 97, silver bullets. Probably from what year? 2015, 16, I don't know. It's not the old ones.
It's the 2016.
It's the ones you can still wear. I regret not buying the gold ones when they retroed.
Man.
They had the gold metal joints.
I'm saying.
Sometimes you sleep and then
it was like you had to get both kind of thing, right?
I had to get both, but I'm an OG kind of guy. Like if I'm gonna get a pair of like Jordans, they got to be OG colorways. If I'm gonna get a pair of Nikes, got to be the OG silhouette, got to be the OG infrared 90s, got to be the OG silver bullets, got to be
Is that just kind of like the vintage in you, right? Like that love for vintage that it's all original kind of thing with you, right?
What's crazy is like before I even thought about like that, like I just naturally aesthetically like the OG flavor of the shoes. I'm a big historian with Nike shoes, so I'll probably tell you like anything from like 84 to about 2007, maybe 2012, because I started messing with them a little bit. Once I started seeing the resale and all this market and the stock and all that started getting involved with the game, I just kind of shied away from it and just started, doing some other stuff. Vintage kind of was my inspiration. I used to come to these sneaker cons 2010, 2011. It was a little bit different, honestly. It was more about the passion, the love of like what you liked.
Right.
And it was kind of an expression of what, like the sneaker you wore basically was how you express yourself in that truest art form.
Of course.
It was not like, oh, I'm wearing these because these are worth $1,000. These are worth whoop-de-whoop, blah, blah, blah. Like, in the culture that I was in, I'm not saying nothing bad about this culture right now. It's more of a business, more of like small business LLCs trying to, become
definitely
corporations.
More resale in it, right?
More resale.
No hate to them, but it's definitely, they're killing it out here.
It's a stock market.
Yeah.
It's a mini stock market, and everyone's playing that game, and we don't really know if it's going to go up, it's going to go super down. We're just kind of in this, like, right now, under inflation and all the other stuff.
Definitely.
The future's,
Yeah. It's no telling, man. Like I said, like you said, it was more about just, like, collecting, I say, back in the day, just stuff that you liked, right, kind of thing.
Oh, for sure, bro. Like, honestly, like, how I can describe it now in one sentence was when I was collecting sneakers, it was all about how many sneakers you wore, and in that collection, in what times you wore it, what events you wore it to. And it was more of like a fashion statement, and it also told you what that person knew about sneaker knowledge.
Right, yeah.
Now, it's more like, I got 100 pairs of shoes I haven't worn yet, all the same color, size runs, whoop-de-whoop, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, now it's more of a money stunt flex. I got the plug, you don't. But then also in other humble ways, that's how people are literally making careers out of they're not doing 9 to 5s.
Oh yeah,
they're entrepreneurs.
Yeah,
they got their own LLCs. They got
I love that, and you see it a lot in the younger people, man.
No, they're like 24. They got 2 storefronts,
bro.
Here and there. They're doing whoop-de-whoop, and I'm like, bro, like if I was 24 in 2020, I probably would have been a millionaire.
No,
like because the way they're doing it now, they have an Instagram, social media, and they're using that platform, branding themselves, TikTok. this and that, events like this. They're
Right.
getting great content, and some of these kids are getting paid to make content, and they're not even kids anymore. They're like grown-ass people. Excuse my language. I don't know if I could cuss in
Nah,
this,
you got it. You can say
but
whatever you want.
this is like, it's surreal to see it, like, coming from a fan of sneakers and a sneakerhead before I was ever a vintage guy. Sneakers inspired me to create these vintage swap meets.
Right.
I saw there was something, a key component missing in some of these events when it comes to fashion, when it comes to even the ratio of male to female. I feel like that's very important with the energy of the shows. And so I try to embrace, like, female-owned businesses. I try to have them all, like, together in one, like, community at the swap meets too, so that way we can empower, the female brand and what they represent to fashion.
No, I agree. I definitely will say this, Jason. As long as I can remember, every time there was a vintage swap meet, it was always DFW. Like DFW, like from what I can remember from back in the day too. And I think we needed that, bro. I feel like there was never. You saw the sneaker cons. You saw all the shoe events, but we never truly had like a place where everybody that loves vintage collectors, even sneakerheads go there, man, because the vintage culture and the sneaker culture,
they go hand in hand. I don't think there's no conflict.
Yeah,
there's no conflict. You could have the whole fit at a show where there's vintage and sneakers.
Of course.
No one's gonna buy something more. They may buy one sneaker, but if they don't buy that sneaker, they're gonna buy 3 or 4 or 5 vintage pieces.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, either way, money's getting spent, and the vendors are happy, the customers are happier, and that's what matters.
Yeah, and I love that, bro. Like, especially me, like, my style, I love, like, a lot of vintage clothing. Just the nostalgic feeling of having something that you remember seeing.
Feel like a kid again.
Feel like a kid again, right?
Moment or that day.
And then just mixing it with the shoes, it could be older, even the newer shit. Like, it just blends so well. And I feel like that vintage culture has grown so much, has helped the sneaker culture grow so much, and vice versa. Like, the sneaker culture has helped that vintage, culture grow so much.
We're a perfect marriage. I thought about that 5 years ago. I'm like, why is there not more clothing people?
Exactly.
And that's, 5 years now, we have clothing, we have sneakers, we got jewelry, we have toys, we got trading cards. I can name everything. But that kind of segues into what my next 5-year plan is. I don't know if I want to spill the beans or not.
Right.
But you said everything
we're excited for it, man.
Yeah, we're family, It is going to happen soon.
Yeah.
It is going to be called SwapCon. Buy, sell, swap everything. You heard it first here at the laboratory in this activation, installation,
the dome.
DJ. You calling it the dome now?
The dome. We just calling it the dome.
The dome. We calling it the dome, the lab dome.
Yes,
and
sir.
we getting in, and this is, you heard it first, exclusively here at SneakerCon Dallas. Next year, August 5th, 2023, we got buy, sell, swap. It's going to be called SwapCon.
There you go.
SwapCon.
First ever SwapCon.
SwapCon. I'm going to say it again. SwapCon, because it's that big. It's going to be like SneakerCon. It's going to be like DFW being a swap meet. It's going to be like Ric Flair Wrestling, WWF. It's going to be basketball. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. Man,
all tied into one.
It's going to be the next 5-year generational convention trade show. And we're going to buy, sell, swap everything. Connections, ideas, creative thoughts. We're going to have a stage with just speakers, really talented, articulate, successful.
I'm hyped.
I want y'all to be a part of it.
You already know. Laboratory's going to have to be there, man.
And we're going to be in this room right here, main hall, August 5th. Once again, y'all know what SneakerCon is. Obviously, we love SneakerCon. We all do. But I want to elevate something called SwapCon. Buy, sell. It's not trade no more. We're changing that up, too. If you notice, I'm saying buy, sell, swap.
There you
buy,
go.
Sell, swap. Yes, sir. I feel like buy, sell, trade is y'all's thing. Y'all sneakers.
Right.
I want to just switch it up. Branding and promotion.
Of course. Nah, man. Well, Jason, thank you for that time, bro, that we had. We love seeing the brand grow, bro. We're excited, for SwapCon, man. You already know Laboratory is going to be a part of that, guys. Please, if you haven't checked them out, check out their Instagram, the DFW Vintage Swap Meet. Check out my boy Jason's Instagram. Jason, if you want to give out a shout out to anything you want to shout out, man, now's the time.
First of all, shout outs to y'all. Second of all, shout outs to all the homies that has ever supported the swap meet. I'm pulling out stickers right now from my pockets. If y'all ever see me give out a sticker, y'all know it's all love. And actually next Saturday, we have Houston Vintage Swap Meet, October 22nd. It's a free market indoors because Houston gets a little crazy with the rain and the mist and all that crazy stuff. It's going to be at Post Houston on the 2nd floor. Don't miss it. October 22nd. Yes, there will be sneakers there. It's not just vintage. We got buy, sell, trade pit. It's going to be maybe just as big as sneaker cons this weekend because it wasn't that big as last time. But like I said, shout out to you guys once again. Y'all are the best. Dallas, OKC. Where's the next store? I want to interview y'all now.
Man, no telling yet. No telling yet. Well, like you said, it's coming soon. Hopefully,
all right. You can't spill the beans. They're probably working in silence. But I'm a promo guy, so I got to tell y'all, SwapCon once again.
There you go.
SwapCon.
Hey, well, Jason, thank you again, bro, so much. And like I said, guys, stay tuned. We're going to be dropping a lot more videos. I'm going to be locking in with more people here at SneakerCon, give you some more exposure of all the people that are here, man. Doing it with all the homies, especially, man. You know, I love seeing their business grow. So please stay tuned. This is the first one ever. You know, hopefully we can do this at every SneakerCon. So
that's an honor.
Thank you. Yeah,
Appreciate
thank you, Jason,
so
for being the first guest. Yeah, thank you, guys.
Peace.
Peace. All right, what's up, guys? It's your boy Steve here again. We're back here live from SneakerCon. I got another very special guest with me. My boy Harris is here today with me. How you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Good to see you, man. Man, I love the kicks, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry to start off like that, but I see the off-white Prestos on.
Rest in peace, Virgil Abloh. I bought it the day that he passed away.
Really?
Yes,
wow.
Yes.
Amazing shit,
I paid the high, but it was worth it. I wear him every day.
Bro, anything Virgil, bro, is worth it. He's definitely one of the greatest, for sure. But for the people who aren't familiar, my boy Harris is actually the owner of Sneakerhaven, located down in Mockingbird Station. I know you guys are familiar with Center. You know, they've been there forever. You know, those are the homies as well. But while you guys are down there at Mockingbird Station, you guys have to check out Sneakerhaven.
Yes, sir.
My boy Harris, I've been knowing him, bro. How long has it been now? Like 2 years?
2 years.
Good 2 years, right? Yeah. Man, and the growth I've seen these guys, like, it's insane. Like, he would come in, I'm talking about 100 boxes of Yeezys, like, deep. That's
but the thing about the lab is they actually started me off. Like, they're the reason why I was actually able to take off. So shout out to the lab for real. They're the homies. Everyone over there, super cool guys.
Love that. Love that.
Yeah.
No, thank you, bro. Like I said, thank you for, you know, trusting us. You feel me? Like, consignment has always been, it was a big thing with us early on at the laboratory. You know, we always offered, we wanted to break bread with everybody, of course. And for any consignment shop starting up, you know, like, it's key. You feel me? Like, for product. Right. And, you know, Harris was the guy that wasn't just bringing us 1 or 2 pairs. He was bringing us size runs of pairs, you know? You know, so tell me about that, man. How did you, like, kind of start off with that?
So I started off on the first pair of Zebras, the first release, right? I had like $250.
Right.
I was just like mowing lawns. I was working at Market Street for like minimum wage. I was able to buy my first pair of Yeezys.
Wow.
And I bought it for $240 at the time. And then I sold them on Craigslist about like 4 or 5 years ago. Sold them for about like $550.
Wow.
Something like that. I actually wore them because I loved them so much.
Right.
And then I was like, man, I'm kind of broke. I need to sell them.
You're like, I need some bread. Yeah.
And I just started from there. Like, I used the $500. I bought 2 pairs of shoes that I bought for retail, 2 Yeezys. And then I was able to expand from there.
Wow. So from the ground up kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So talk to me about where it switched up from being 1 or 2 pair of shoes to having like 100 pair of shoes at your door, bro.
So actually, it was because of bots. I used to bot heavy. I used to be on my computer all day, just watching restocks, the monitors, everything like that.
Right.
Everything. At any second in time, anything that would drop, immediately I would be on it.
Okay, wow.
I was kind of a crackhead on that thing. So,
no, that's cool though. Like, people don't really, I mean, I know people do get a lot of hate on the bots. I get that, you know, I get that side of it. But what people don't understand, like, these resources are available for anybody.
Exactly.
Anybody can do this. So
it's a pay to play thing.
Exactly.
Like, it's not like I was spending just like $100 and I was able to buy like 100 pairs of shoes.
Right.
I had to invest thousands and thousands of dollars to be able to buy these pairs.
Exactly. That's what people forget, the grind behind it. Like, it's really all from the ground up, like HK just told you. I call him HK. I've been knowing him forever, but Harris, my boy Harris.
Yes,
like he said, it's not just a thing that's gonna, you know, happen overnight kind of thing. As you guys told y'all, he started with 1 Zebra, and this wasn't even like, you know, a long time ago. This is what
3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years ago, and to see where he's at now, you know, he has his own shop with him and his boy Justin, you know, killing it. Which we'll speak to Justin a little bit later today, or actually a little bit after this, so you guys can get like his input, kind of how he does his stuff. But just seeing 2 homies, you know, start their own shop is always amazing to us, you know, because from them starting, you know, with us, you know, kind of thing, and then just growing. And I do want to talk about Sneaker Haven, man. Talk to me about like the name. What kind of guided y'all towards that?
So there's 2 owners before. Their names were Saad and Owen.
Okay.
And they started it off as kind of like a small shop in Mockingbird Station. It's not a huge place. It's around like 1,000 square feet.
Right.
And they kind of just started from there. They kind of used their bot, SwiftSold. They kind of used that engagement, their social media from there for Sneaker Haven. So they kind of started off from there. And then they were open for around like 8-9 months. And then they kind of wanted to do something else. Okay. So Justin and I, we kind of came in. They're our homies. So we came in and offered them to buy ownership from them. This was like 2 months ago. Yeah. So we're just kind of going based off of their numbers and everything like that.
Very recent then that it happened.
So just like 2 months. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. So basically, they were just kind of like, I'm kind of just done with the sneaker thing. Wanted to invest this time into something else.
Yeah, because they're kind of software guys. Right. So they weren't used to like kind of the brick and mortar and all that. So they kind of wanted to get out. Yeah.
Okay. No, that makes sense. So that, man, you guys came in at a great time then. Yeah. And how are you liking having an actual shop, bro? I know it's like what I've noticed, like from my boy Landon, our owner, with him, even being open since 2016, he's in there grinding every day, kind of thing. It's a continuous grind.
Landon told me he started off with 100 pairs.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, that's crazy. And like after doing it, like our first week there, I was like, man, I have so much more respect for all these store owners because I didn't know how much work actually went into all of it.
Yeah.
So mad respect to all the store owners out there, especially Landon. I know him; he's a hustler. I've seen him up there since like 1, 2 a.m. just like working out there. So yeah, shout out to Landon.
My boy be in there, man. Like I said, very inspirational to me, to everybody in the group. You feel me? Like it just, you really get to see how it is to run a shop. Exactly. So for people who have never actually done it or who have ever thought about doing it, the hours count, man. We're not just, my boy Landon just didn't come from like, I'm just gonna have cash, I'm going to just go open a store. Exactly. Like, nah, like we're all in there grinding every day. I know people are like, it's a sneaker shop, what all can you do? But you'd be surprised, man.
Yeah. That's why I got mad respect for all of you guys. Yeah. You, Jacob, Landon, Ray, the whole team.
No, I mean, likewise, bro, like when we saw you guys coming in with like all these shoes, bro, me growing up in like the sneaker culture too, I was like, I've never seen this. I've never seen anybody be able to have like 100 pairs or something, you feel me? And it was so, like, it, like, motivated me, like, okay, like, yo, like, if I want to really get into, like, let's say the resale business of it, like, there is ways to, push your brand, push your business, It's really just, doing it, kind of thing, like, getting to do it.
It's the time and the consistency that you actually put into your business. That's
exactly.
I actually wanted to touch on one thing on how Justin and I actually met.
Okay, yeah.
So we went to school together since like elementary, middle school, high school, but we didn't become friends until senior year.
Wow.
So actually how we became friends was there was a Supreme drop, right? Okay. And we were in different classes in our high school. Right. And we both asked our teachers if we could go use the restroom. Right. To go for the Supreme drop at 11 a.m.
Of course.
And we both ended up in the same restroom. Wow. And then we were like, oh, you're going for the Supreme drop? And he was like, yeah, I'm going for the Supreme drop.
At the same time?
Yeah, and then Justin ended up copying. I took an L.
Oh, wow.
And then
Justin was like, sorry, man. That's a crazy story. Like, imagine meeting one of your business partner basically in the restroom.
In the restroom in your
That's
high
a great
school.
story. Yeah, I never knew that. Yeah, so shout out Justin. We're about to speak to him right here in a little bit. I bet he'll talk more about that. But it's crazy, man. Like, I love that y'all have still been so close since. Yeah. But we're going to go ahead and bring in Justin right now, man, around this time. Harris, thank you so much, bro, for your time.
Of course.
Bro,
like I said, for having us on.
Of course. I love the shop. I've already been in there. Now that I know that you guys are the new owners, I'm going to go back in there even more now.
We're actually having a vintage pop-up.
Oh, really?
Next weekend, yeah.
Okay.
With this guy, he sells us tons of vintage clothing. We actually recently started.
So you guys carry vintage? Wow.
Yeah, just recently. Okay. It's just a few pieces, but we kind of really want to get.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm there.
Yeah. So next weekend for sure.
Yeah, shout it out. Let the people know.
The vintage pop-up at Mockingbird Station, at Sneaker Haven. Come check us out. We're going to have tons of vintage pieces. Vintage pieces,
now you're good?
Vintage pieces ranging from like $60 to actually like $900.
Okay, there you go. There you go. So check them out, guys. Sneaker Haven is their Instagram. Like I said, check them out. Check my boy HK out too. He's killing it. And like I said, bro, thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and get Justin in real quick.
Sure, thank you, guys.
All right, guys, so we're back. still with Sneaker Haven. I got my boy Justin here. How you doing today, Justin?
Good, man. How are you?
Good, bro. Great. I'm glad we finally be able to do this. We just, wrapped up with my boy Harris. Harris killed it, told us a lot about the shop.
Yeah.
A lot about your background, actually, both of y'all's background, how he told me that. You guys actually met in the restroom in high school in the Supreme shop.
Second period, yeah, we were in there, and I was like, I see another guy standing there just kind of like aimlessly on his phone, and I was like, I bet he's going for Supreme. And
of course.
It was the sake set, actually. I don't
know
if you remember that, like the chopsticks and the sake set.
Yeah.
And then I got it, and he didn't get it. I remember that was kind of funny.
He just told me, bro. Yeah. He just told me. He was like, man, he took the dub, and I had to take the L. No, but still, it's such a great way to, like, meet your business partner,
it's so
right?
Random,
it's so random, right?
That's how it is, though, yeah.
Of course. Yeah. All right, guys, so for the ones who don't know, my boy Justin here is co-owner of Sneaker Haven as well. Yes, so Justin, tell me about that, bro. How's that been going for you guys?
Dude, it's been awesome, man. I mean, so something, too, like I've always obviously wanted to do, like, especially, I kind of got my start selling, like, at the lab. Like, I had been dabbling and reselling it ever before that.
Right.
But whenever I started to consign at the lab and sell to you guys, when I really, like, fell in love with it. Like, especially, I remember, like, the first thing I did was, I don't know if y'all remember the Travis merch. I'd bring in that Travis merch every week.
Heavy,
And so I really enjoyed it, and it's just, like, it was a super fun experience, so I always knew I wanted to do that.
Of course.
And I knew Harris had he's more of the, like, numbers and as far as the shoes and what to buy, what to sell, what you need to be buying at, and I've always kind of wanted to be able to build, like, a brand and, like, like a vision and kind of that kind of thing, and so it ended up working out really well, and it's been cool. It's been super fun to work on. It's very, like, very proud of it, because I've done software business before,
right?
And then so now having like a brick and mortar where I can, like, literally, like, oh, this is what I do, and, like, show people exactly, like, this is it, and, like, that people can walk around and buy stuff, and so it's a super rewarding feeling.
No, I bet, man. Like I said, I love that you guys have your own shop now. Like, when he told me that, he's like, yeah, man, we bought Sneaker Haven 2 months ago. I was like, dude, I'm pulling up way more now. Like, I had already gone before, and I loved it. It's right there in Mockingbird State, bro. We're across the street, basically.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, like, now I'm definitely gonna go check y'all out more. Like, just anytime it's the homies doing something big, bro, we're always been there to be supportive. You feel me?
Yeah, you'll always show up.
Like, you guys, like, I remember you telling me that you and HK were at our grand opening for Dallas.
Because, like, so for y'all that aren't in Dallas or don't know Dallas, the Super Bowl, especially the shoe scene in Dallas, there was never, like, a proper shoe store in Dallas prior to the laboratory. There were a couple different spots, and they were all right. They kind of were doing their thing. Most of them, I think, are shut down. I don't think any of them still exist. But when the lab came in, that was the first sort of, like, real sneaker store, like, properly done, had a good selection, all that kind of stuff. So it was a huge deal for us. I mean, like, I was there just as a fan and just as a consumer. And I remember y'all did the shadow. We showed up at, like, 6 a.m.
Yeah.
It was, like, super cold outside. We showed up to get those $25 shadows.
Bro. So for the people who don't know, I think, what was it, like, if you had to spend a certain amount?
You had to spend, like, $500.
Yeah, so, so if you spent $500 at the lab on our grand opening, we were giving away Shadow 1s brand new for $25. Like,
crazy.
I remember people were buying them and consigning them right there on the spot. Like, people were buying them and consigning them right there, like, for $300.
Dude, I know.
This one, when Shadows were like nothing, they were like $250 to $300,
Yeah.
So, but that's always been, Landon, like, everybody that works at Lab, every grand opening we do, we try to give back somehow to the community, especially in the new city. You feel me? Like Landon and them, Oklahoma based, they were like, yo, we gotta, new city, we gotta show love. You feel me? So, like I said, stuff like that. But Harris was telling me you actually have a vintage pop-up coming up.
We do, yeah. I mean, so vintage is something that I know very little about.
Okay.
But, we'd always have people come in and ask, hey, do you guys sell vintage? Yada, yada, yada. And so we met our guy Tyler.
Right.
He came in just to sell some pieces one day. And then he apparently, he has like hundreds, thousands of pieces at his house. So I was like, yeah, we should just do a pop-up shop. So he's got crazy, he's got like the Tiger Woods, like bootleg.
Oh,
like
the good one,
95 tees. He's got the normal stuff, like the 2004 band stuff. That's like $30. So it'll be a super wide range of stuff. And we're really excited. It's our first kind of like event that we're doing.
Right, of course.
And that's something I know that y'all do a lot of events and stuff like that. And so it's our first kind of like take on that. So I'm super excited.
No, I love that, bro. I'm definitely going to try to pop up to that. I love vintage clothing, and I love, anytime, like I said, it's the homies pop up, we got to support.
For sure.
And like, I think that's always been key to stores, man. Like, anybody that has a shop out there, keep, doing community events, man. You'd be surprised, like, how much people really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like, people just want to be able to, like, chop it up with people that work there. A lot of people love shoes, love the community. So anytime store owners or people that work at stores are able to, share, like, just chop it up with people, it'll mean so much to them, man.
Yeah,
but yeah,
sure.
Justin.
Yeah, I mean, like that's a big thing I wanted to say too about like y'all. Like, cause I've been to a couple of those other stores in Dallas, and like they always give you like the little boy treatment. You know what I mean? Like, cause I was just a kid. I'd come in with 1 or 2 pair of shoes, try to sell, but y'all were always so nice and like made me feel like welcome. And so like that's a huge, that for sure, man. Like
that's love, man.
That's such a big thing. Yeah,
of course,
y'all are the best, man.
You know, that real genuine customer service is, you know, top key. Like I've always said it, man. You could have the craziest shit in your store, you know, from Off-Whites to Louie. It don't matter if the service isn't there, that shit is meaningless. You feel me? Like, so, like I said, but Justin and HK are doing it the right way. I've known these guys for a while now, 2 years now. Like I said, great guys. Please check out their store, Sneaker Haven. Justin, bro, thank you so much for your time, for your input. Like I said, check them out. If you guys want to shout out anything right now, you have the floor.
Just Sneaker Haven, man, and Mockingbird Station and the laboratory. And shout out the laboratory,
there
man,
you
always.
Go. Yeah, well, Justin, thank you so much for your time. HK, thank you, bro. Like I said, love seeing y'all grow. Excited to see where you guys are at in the future. I can't wait to see both of us grow, man.
For sure, man.
Yeah, peace. Yeah, thank you, guys. All right, what's up, guys? Your boy Big Steve. We're back at it here at SneakerCon. And I got a very special guest with me today. Not only do I got my boy Lando with me,
yes, sir.
I got my boy DC here from Selections. How you doing today, bro?
Doing great, man. Home of the major steals.
Yes, sir. Home of the major steals. Yes, sir. I love that energy you always bring, man. How you doing?
Doing well, man. How about yourself?
Chilling, can't complain. I like the fit, bro. You going crazy today.
Thanks, man.
What's on feet, man? What you got? You got the Balenci, the sock runners on, okay?
Okay.
Talk to me about the pants, though. Them hoes is hard.
Man, hard. Supreme pants.
Okay.
Got from the store for super cheap.
Yeah, can't beat it, man. He got the fit on.
Full fit.
Yeah, Orlando, what you think?
Fire.
Fire, okay. And then my boy Landon and DC both got the new Lab Truckers hats right now. Yes, sir. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Yes, sir. So
DC
we saw
came from Edmond.
Straight from, oh, yeah?
Edmond, Oklahoma.
Wow. Dang. All the way from Edmond?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Talk to me about Edmond, bro. How's business out there? Like, I've never been, so just it's all new to me, you feel me? I just want to know kind of how business is for you out there and kind of how like stuff works around your shop.
Well, business right now is slower than normal because small recession or whatever, but
right.
It's still booming.
It's still booming, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I mainly sell used shoes.
Okay. So that's your style, it's just more used?
I love used.
Okay,
yes.
Bro. I've always said this, man. I think the used market kills the DS market. Me personally, because one, you can get it cheap. 2, you can sell it cheaper.
Or higher.
Or higher. Or
margins are great.
Yeah. Margins are crazy. Yeah, you can, but I know with us at Lab, anytime we get something like a good deal, we'll try to put it out for a good deal. You feel me? But of course, that margin is always crazy. You feel me? So what kind of made you lean more towards like used than brand new?
Because the margins, like I said,
it's the margins.
I could buy a pair of shoes for $40 that someone doesn't want no more.
Right.
Clean them up, make them look real good, spiffy. Stuff from 120.
He is crazy steals.
Nah,
like
yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's your saying, major steals.
Major steals.
Yeah. When did you come up with that, bro? Every time I seen or when they tell me about you, they're like, that's the homie that be there having the major steals. Where'd you come up? It just naturally came to you one day. You were just like, yo, I'm gonna be saying this all the time. Like
facts. Like I think someone came to me saying, man, you have some major steals. Like, I like that.
Oh, you like that?
Major steal.
He's never stopped.
He's never stopped, bro. And it is super catchy. Like, anytime you see DC trying to sell anything, man, he's promoting it 100%, 110%. Yeah, you kill it, bro. I love what you be doing, man.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
So I see you're out here at SneakerCon, man, day 2. How was your day 1 here?
Day 1 was cool. I sold 26 pairs.
Okay.
A few tees.
Okay. And for day 2, what are you looking forward to more? Are you kind of more chill with it, or are you still on full grind mode like you were how you were yesterday?
Full grind mode, man. You're in your 2 days.
Yeah, that's all you get.
You gotta make them work.
Okay. And do you go to all sneaker cons?
I try to.
Okay.
But like when it comes to overseas, I can't touch them, unfortunately.
Okay, I feel that. No, yeah, definitely. Same with us. We kind of try to stay here, like around the states, but definitely SneakerCon. I love that they give us that platform, for stores and stuff like that. Even if you don't have a store, if you just have like, you want to start selling some shoes, they definitely have given you that platform, to do it.
Exactly. There's no way if you're starting out and you come here, you're gonna make sales.
Oh yeah. course. People are here ready to buy, you feel me? Like, ready to find a grill or a major steal, like you be saying, man.
Facts.
Yeah. I feel like nowadays, too, man, that's kind of what sells best. You know, it's like you said, we're like in a little recession kind of thing. So we kind of need those steals to be going around for hard times like this, you feel me? I could definitely see it, you know, like right now it's slow, like you said, it's a little slow for everybody. But, you know how life is, man. It'll come right back up out of nowhere. So
Facts.
We just got to stay consistent with it. You know, that's the best thing that I could say. And question, how long you been doing the sneaker thing for?
At the store for 5 years now.
Wow.
Tell them when you started with us.
Man. So 6 months before I started open my store up.
Right.
I was putting landing in with the NMDs,
Ultra
Boost, bro. Those days was going crazy.
The Adidas days, man.
Bro, I was telling you, I'll drop a load on London, like, bro, I need more right now. Bring them.
Here we go to Dallas and back, same day.
Wow. Damn, that's crazy. Kia, like, it's crazy to think, like, we told, let's say someone that's never been a sneakerhead, right, today, and they're all into just Nike shit, like Travis Scott's, and we're like, yeah, bro, back in 2016, 15, Adidas were selling. Like, NMDs were selling, bro. Like, you talking about the shit that I can see at Foot Locker and Champs was selling?
For $60.
Bro, that's insane. Like,
hey, drop the pic of our shoe wall back in 2016.
Yeah, we're dropping a pic right here.
Over 50% Ultra Boost NMDs.
When he showed me that pic, when Landon showed me that pic.
It was like 70.
70%?
No. Bro, the whole wall was
Most of our stores.
Adidas. That, would y'all say Kanye had something to do with that? Or it was just more of Adidas killing it?
Both.
A little bit of both?
Like Kanye had that push.
He did push it,
yeah. I think what really switched it up for me was when I first put on an Ultra Boost.
Yeah,
it's comfy.
Bro, I'm a big dude. For any big dudes out there that need cozy shoes, Ultra Boost to this day, I think has one of the comfiest. Anything with Boost is very comfortable.
But you have to think also, back in the day, Yeezys were $700 minimum.
Oh, yeah.
350s. $700 minimum. Now they're $200, $250.
Because there's so many of them.
Exactly. So people always want the cheaper option.
Yeah.
So when the Ultra Boost and MDs,
they were like, yo, I could just get the same comfort, you know. And Ultra Boost is a fly shoe, you feel me? Like,
clean.
You wear that with some good jeans, you know, it's like, damn. Or even like track pants, you feel me? Like,
clean.
Ultra Boost was a good ass fit, yeah.
I've heard the Boost, after a while though, fucks up your feet.
Really?
Like, it's too soft. Like,
what?
if you wear it like consistently.
So it kind of just like fucks with like the natural way that
yeah, like your feet's not supposed to be that comfortable.
I could see that though. I could see that. You feel me? Like kind of walking on like sponges all the time. That when you really walking on some real shit, you're like, yo, you're like you don't even want to walk on. Damn, that's so
natural.
I didn't even know that. Wow, but it's so crazy, right? Like how the sneaker culture changes. You feel me? Like from Adidas now back to like Nike, right? Like or more collaboration. I say this is like the era of collaborations, right? I feel like everything is collaborative now, even to the point where some of the collaborations aren't even rare anymore. Compared to back then, it was more of like, yo, it's a collab.
The thing is, it was rare back then, but now today's society we have easier access to it.
Exactly.
Internet.
Yeah, exactly. Internet, yeah. It's more of a, like it's more out there, like you said. You know, everything's so social media based now that it's like, oh, everybody. Almost everybody you see is a sneakerhead or knows about it. You feel me? Compared to back in the day, you had like your little sneakerhead homies that was like one or two of y'all. There wasn't even like, there was sneaker cons, but I remember we would go to like Kickspos, Kicklahomas, you know, shit like that. You feel me? And it was just more like, yo, like here's my collection. You feel me? I see it more now as like a business.
But the problem is now, you know how back in the day when they had releases and we would stand outside for hours, sometimes 24 hours.
Bro, what? Yeah.
And that actually made a community for us.
Yep.
Nowadays, people don't understand when that Jordan that came out when we were kids, Jordan 3, they won't understand the history about it because they won't talk about it in the lines.
Exactly.
How do they find out?
Right.
Bro, that's probably the main thing that I missed was camping out. Camping out for shoes. Just when that feeling, bro, I was like, yo, call your homie up like, hey, what are you doing tonight? Nothing? Bro, we finna go get these shoes. Like, pull up. I'm like, shit, say less. I'm there. Like, how long we gotta wait? They're like, damn, probably the whole night. Fuck it. I needed these shoes, you feel me? And then you build relationships with people in that line, you feel me? You were in line. People were just talking about like, yeah, bro, I've been needing these since when? They having retro, let's say like the Concord 2011. Like, damn, we ain't seen these bitches since fucking, when was the last time you saw Concord? What was it, 2011? Before that? There wasn't, right? It was like 90.
The DMP pack.
The.
What was that?
That was a 2010.
That was Countdown pack. That was Countdown pack.
Yeah, Countdown pack.
What was that?
Nah, Countdown pack didn't have Concord. It had a bread 11.
It was bread 11, so it was a DMP pack. Oh,
yeah, DMP pack. Yep. So that's what I'm saying. You know, like, obviously the Concord to me was the jump. You feel me? It was that leap of the sneaker culture. You know, where it was like
that was crazy,
bro,
crazy. 2012 altogether was crazy.
Yeah. That was that year where like, yo, people are into shoes, man. Yeah, like LeBron's was selling. We were selling bronze.
What the LeBrons? $1,000.
KDs, Kobe's.
$1,000 LeBrons, bro. Like
$1,000 KDs.
Yeah.
$10,000 LeBrons.
Like the samples and shit, like all that. It was like the best year for NBA, bro. NBA was like selling, like
all the All-Star packs,
fucking the Kobe's going crazy.
Galaxy phones. 2012 was a crazy year. Hold on. Red Octobers. How can we forget?
DB3s.
DB3s, yeah. The DB, that was when all the good DBs were dropping.
DB4s.
Man. My boy Landon, you got a story. Remember you went DB3 North
I
Park?
went to Dallas. I was living in Oklahoma at the time, and then like 6 of us went.
Yep.
We waited there for about 5-6 hours, and they did like a secret drop in the corner of the Nike shop.
Wow.
Hella people ran over there. Luke was the last person to like not get it.
Wow. So the guy in front of him got it.
Yeah,
but
everyone
he
in
didn't
front of him got it.
Oh,
like this little kid got like a size 12, and we were just like, bro.
No way.
Did you get one?
No, none of us got one.
Oh.
So we came back with like all the mint LeBron 10s, like those lifestyle LeBron 10s, like the mint and the hazelnut. That was.
Yep. Damn. Still though, all that shit just sitting at Nike was crazy. Like it was fucking insane. And you know, it's crazy just to see like nowadays you go into Nike, you probably won't find shit like that anymore, like release. But nowadays, like I see a lot of dudes just there waiting for like a panda
People stay
dunk.
at the mall outside Nike all day.
Oh, bro. I know like full-time resellers that are just out there waiting, you know, just waiting to see what drops, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, so it's a crazy switch up, man, how it used to be to how
Hold on. But do you remember back in the day when they did their Twitter drops and they'll have like a hashtag?
Yep.
You gotta find the name.
Yep. It was like random too, like random as fuck.
Red
October was a Twitter drop.
I was at the Thunder game.
Yeah, and it was like a link to the early sneakers app, because it wasn't even like sneakers app. It was still Nike, I think.
Exactly.
But it was like on the pre-stages of it becoming sneakers.
But sneakers apps was only allowed on iPhone.
Exactly.
Sucked.
Yeah, what sucked. I didn't have an iPhone at the time. I don't even think I had like an actual smartphone, because it was still like early high school, end of middle school kind of thing. So my parents were like, fuck no, like you don't need no fucking smartphone. Like what the fuck? They were like, as long as you can call me, I call you, we're good.
Right.
So it was just like, all right, it's all good. But now, obviously, as we get older, you feel me, you get, like you said, more access to that social media shit. So it's just crazy, man, you know, how from what it used to be to what it is now. And I don't know how it's going to be in 5 years, you feel me? Like, what do y'all think? How do you think it's like where it's headed?
Trash, my opinion, because we were hyped for shoes because we didn't know when they were dropping, how they were dropping.
Right.
We had to find out through other people, but now it's all accessible right here. It's like, I'll copy it here, boom.
It's right there. You
it's
feel
more fun.
Or go to StockX.
It does kind of ruin.
You gotta find it.
Yeah.
It's right there.
It does kind of ruin the fun out of it, man. Like, if it's that accessible at one point, bro, it's gonna be like, I don't really care for it. You feel me?
Exactly.
You know, I don't really need it. I'm just gonna find it somewhere. But I love that a lot of the true pieces, like the original pieces, or let's say like really hard to find shoes from back in the day, still keep their value, because people know like, yo, this was the era of shoes. You feel me? Like I think it's like where it peaked. You feel me?
Facts.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I see the sneaker culture just like downhilling. You know, like don't get me wrong, I bet business is there. You know, business side of it will always be there, but as far as like the fun part of it, it's kind of like just downhill for it.
Gone.
Yeah. I feel like this is why we do shit like this, you feel me? Just to keep it fun, you feel me? Like, do podcasts, you know, like, go to events, you feel me? Like, without this, you know, it'd really just be like, oh, I need some of these shoes, let me get on my phone. And I got them. You're like, bro, you know, like, I missed the hunt, you feel me? The hunt for the shit. Yeah.
stand outside for 24 hours. Started backboards, bro. I was outside at freaking 3 p.m.
Dog.
I'm third in line at 3 p.m. Third.
And he has to go to the next day. So, bro, being there, getting your little chair, you feel me? Go get some food. You know, you're just chilling with the homies, you know, camping out. And then when that last hour kicks in, you feel me? Like, hey, we about to be in an hour.
And the lines get bigger and bigger every minute.
The factory Yeezy release. That was crazy for OKC, honestly.
It was.
Like a Yeezy release.
Bro.
Crazy.
First come, first serve.
No, so the people that don't know, before the laboratory, there was the factory, which was more of like how would you say, like, compared?
It was a boutique.
Boutique, right?
Yeah,
retail
higher
end boutique. Okay.
All retail.
All retail. So they carried, for example, like CDG, Yeezy, Rude, right? You had Rude.
Yeah.
Early Rude too. It was early Rude.
Alexander
Wang.
Like Xanarobe when it was popping.
Okay. So a fire
cool
shop. Yeah. So shout out Factory. Shout out Ashley. You know, holding it down. And shout out Jimmy. A lot of people. You know, Jimmy's been in it since. You know, he's now Lab.
Start.
Yeah. So for sure. Basically, the Factory was before anything, and they would get major releases like Yeezys, right? So talk to me about that. Talk to me about that release.
You got the first Yeezy contract in like the city, right?
Yeah. And I was trying to get Jimmy a back, don't me a pair. He said, man, that's what I could do. He wasn't messing with me.
It was so hard, man. I bet it was hard to get. I bet you probably got like limited runs, you know, being like the first.
They would get like 2, 3 sizes per quantity per size.
And you guys had like turtle doves and shit, right? Like
turtle doves, Oxford tan, Pirate Black,
all that. One of the, like I said, very first boutiques. Yeah, damn, that's insane. Yeah, so like I said, the Factory was one of those stores where, you know, you could go back in the day, camp out. You feel me? Like, you know, kept it real fun for us. You feel me? So, you know, it's just crazy to see how the sneaker game changes so much. You know, I'm hoping it does get back to, you know, its roots. You feel me? You know, I feel like it's going to get to a point where everybody's doing it. People are going to probably forget about it sometime in the future and then come back to it.
But the problem is that you have to bring back first come, first serve.
Bro, I'm saying.
Because that's the cheat code. If it's not first come, first serve, then we can just order it online.
Exactly.
Because if it's not first come, first serve, it all get backdoor to the resellers.
Yeah.
It's got dangerous, like, for those stores. Some of the releases just got hella dangerous.
That's true.
So what? That's what cops are for. We had fun, didn't we?
Yeah.
We had fun. The workers didn't have fun.
It was just, I think back then, bro, shit back then was just so much more lenient. They would just be like, fuck it. They just lining up for some kicks. But now, everything is so censored nowadays. You feel me? You gotta like, yo, you can't be out here causing a scene at the lines. You feel me? Like, it just, you know, it's just our world today. You feel me? Like, you really gotta just be on, you know, more chill vibes, I guess I'll say, you feel me? But I do agree. I do miss the fun part of it, you feel me? But I see the business standpoint of a shop, you feel me? Like, let's say at your shop, motherfuckers were like fighting outside, you know, type shit. Yeah. You know, it would be a bad look, you know, on the cool, but it is what it is, you know. We're part of the culture, man. We're just, you know, trying to, you know, adapt to it as best as we can, right? Yeah. But, man, DC, thank you, bro, for chopping it up with us, man.
Appreciate you, DC.
Yeah, shout out. Anything you need to shout out, man, please. You have the floor.
Man, make sure y'all follow my page, selectionsokc, home of the major steals, y'all.
Major. Yes, sir. Major steals. My boy DC, my boy Lando, your boy Big Steve. We're here still live at SneakerCon. Peace.
Yeah, peace.
Back here live from SneakerCon here at the Laboratory booth. I got another very special guest with me today. I got my boy Jones with me. How you doing today?
Hey man, I'm doing pretty good, man.
Yeah,
how are
doing
you?
Good.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man, appreciate you being here, man. I'm glad that we were able to, you know, get a little time, you know, for having him here. So we really appreciate you being here, man.
For sure. Yes, I appreciate it.
How's SneakerCon been going for you, bro?
Man, really very exciting.
Really? Okay.
A better turnout than I was expecting, honestly. We, you know, came here day one. It was great.
Right.
Day two has also been great. So both days overall has been just like super fun.
Right.
And just being able to just interact with people and talk sneakers. It's been great, bro.
Of course, man. That's probably the best part, right? Is being able to share it with the community, right?
Right,
yeah.
right.
Jay Jones, let the people know, man, kind of what you do for the people that aren't familiar, so like that they get a better understanding of what what you'll be working on.
For sure, man. I'm a content creator. Started back in the day with Kick Genius. A lot of people know me from Kick Genius. Mm-hmm. That was like 2012. through like 2017, I would say. And, you know, since then, I kind of been playing basketball and still, you know, hosting, talking sneakers, and just kind of, you know, just bringing everything together for the culture, really.
Hell yeah.
And that kind of led me to, you know, being out here at SneakerCon again. I was at the one in Atlanta as well, but I will say, like, this Dallas joint has been fire for sure.
I will say that too, man. Dallas definitely knows how to show up when it comes to like some shoes, man. I'm very impressed. I mean, me being from here, man, every time that we come here every year, we see how much it keeps growing.
Right, for sure.
Especially comparing it to like Atlanta. Like, you know, I've never been to Atlanta, but I've always wanted to go.
Yeah.
You know, shout out my homie Easy from Good Times Atlanta.
Word.
Yeah, good homie, man. I've got to go over there to chop it up. But so much culture out there, man.
Exactly. Exactly. And I feel like we're getting those same vibes here.
Yeah, definitely.
I love what you guys got going. We walked by yesterday and everybody was like, man, what is that? This place looks cool. You know what I'm saying?
That was the idea that we had, right? To like an attention grabber.
Right.
Like, you see a big ass dome with some graffiti on it. They're like, ah, shit.
They putting in some work over there. Who are those guys?
Yeah, like something's going on over there. Yeah.
Right.
But basically, what we've been doing, you buy a hat, you buy a shirt that just has like our label on it, our name. We're giving out free Air Forces.
Tough. Also, they're customizing right now, right?
Yeah, so we give people the option to customize it with the Angelus paint.
I love it.
Yeah, for anybody that wants to just add their own little spin to it, you know, that's what it's here for, man. So
I love it.
People definitely went crazy with some of the creations. You can see all those on our page. A lot of people just wanted to keep them, you know, fresh white pair, right?
Right.
Yeah, I can't blame them, you know.
You know how that,
yeah. That's a must-have, man. So thankfully, like I said, though, it's been going pretty well. Great turnout. Like I said, day 2 a little bit more chill.
Exactly.
But like you said, though, it's nice to just be able to chop it up with people that are in the game.
Exactly. SneakerCon is just taking a shift in the right direction again, in my opinion.
Right.
You know, when I was coming to SneakerCons, a lot of the times we were playing basketball too.
Of course, yeah.
So, you know, we would play basketball and talk sneakers. And, you know, a part of me still misses, you know, I miss that basketball side. But however, like seeing everybody so involved in, you know, sneakers and talking and just kind of like bringing all that together has just been like truly, truly appreciated again.
Of course. I can only imagine you missing basketball, man. That's my favorite sport as well.
Yeah.
And just to be able to imagine playing basketball at a sneaker con, bro, you always have to have the flyest kicks, too.
Exactly.
What's your go-to, man? What's your go-to?
To hoop in?
Yeah, to hoop in.
Probably the Kobe 8.
Kobe 8?
I'm a huge Kobe 8 fan, yep. Kobe 8, Kobe 6. You know, I'm always in the Kobe's. Don't get me wrong, I do like the Kyrie a lot.
Okay,
but when we're talking classic, like you said, man, that Kobe, you know, you can never go wrong with a pair of Kobe's, in my opinion.
My favorite would have to be the Kobe 6.
Yeah.
Of course, it's because I grew up in that era where the Grinch was like the best Kobe to have.
Exactly.
If it wasn't that, the Kobe 7 and 8, you know, it was just like a banger to have, man. And miss those days, man. That was you said you get on like around early 2012s when you started. That was really the era of Nike basketball in the sneaker world, bro.
I agree.
You know, like LeBrons were reselling, Kobe's were reselling. They still do. Don't get me wrong, they still do. But at the extent that they were selling back in the day, bro, was insane.
Right. I'm not gonna lie, man. As I mentioned off camera, I like what you have on, man.
Yeah, appreciate that.
The sixes are tough.
Appreciate that, man. I would say I'm very. I love going back, bro. Like history, basically, like stuff that I could have never have afforded back in the day that I just seen like my older cousins always have on. You know, back in the day, like here in Dallas especially, all my cousins would always be like, all right, you gotta have a fresh pair of jeans and a fresh pair of shoes and a good white tee is all you needed. It's all you needed, right?
For sure.
They were big Jordan heads, you feel me? So Dornbeckers, they had them.
Right.
You know, the bin packs they had, bro.
Packs were big when we were like during that time.
Yeah, and I wish they would kind of like bring that back a little. You feel me?
I was just talking to my friends about bringing packs back. Getting a pack for $350 seemed like such a reasonable deal compared to the prices that we pay now.
Exactly.
And you got 2 of like the best sneakers in that pack that you could rock.
Both of them, yeah.
Both of them, bro.
Yeah,
so.
I say they bring back the countdown pack, but reimagine it a little bit. You feel me?
Yep.
I feel like that would be crazy, right?
I agree, bro.
Yeah,
I agree.
But of course, with the pricing nowadays, it would be a little harder. But I mean, nowadays people are paying high for anything sometimes. You feel me? So I definitely think Jordan Brand should probably invest a little bit more time in the quality of it.
I agree.
But yeah, man, basically me, have you been a Jordan head, like an old Jordan head too, kind of like me? Like you like some of the classics?
For sure. Like I collected a lot of packs.
Okay.
I probably started collecting shoes back in 2009.
Okay.
You know, I was in high school, so it was hard to get to just get a lot of sneakers. So what I would do is just kind of save my money over time to kind of get the sneakers that meant the most to me.
Okay.
So again, like you said, going back at times, it was, you know, something that I wanted to do as well because I couldn't always get those sneakers when I was in high school.
Of course.
So yeah, I just been trying to collect since high school. I picked up on some things that I kind of missed in high school, and I've just been, you know, continuing that pattern over time.
Of course, yeah, no, definitely. I'm on that same boat with you, man. You know, just trying to see if we can hunt down, you know, some of these girls. And I feel like I tell everybody, the thing that keeps me in the shoe game is the hunt.
Exactly.
The hunt, you feel me? Like, just being able to find stuff that you're like, oh my God. Like,
I remember those.
Yeah, like, bro, like, I wish I could have had these back then.
For sure.
And like I was telling you, like, it does come to a point where a lot of these aren't wearable no more, man.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like,
exactly.
After a while, that glue don't feel the same, you feel me? So
for sure. I have a pair of Concord 11s from, 2011.
Yep.
Just I was walking and they just came apart on me, man.
Man,
hurt too. Oh man, I was
That's
hurt.
the worst feeling.
I was hurt, bro. I was hurt.
Yeah,
so I know your pain for sure.
No, especially like it happens in public.
Yeah.
People don't get it. They're like, "Why your shoes doing that, bro?"
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's like, man, they're 10 years old, 11 years old, man.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, people are like, "Oh, why not just wear like the 2018 pair?" And we're like, bro, it's not the same.
Yep. I agree.
It'll never be the same. You feel me? So
I agree, bro.
It's very nostalgic. Yeah, man. Well, Jay, man, thank you so much for your time, bro. Anything you want to let the camera know before we head out?
Man, I will say I've been to a lot of different booths in this area, and this is probably the best one for sure. I like the setup, man. I like what you guys have going, and thank you for having me.
Of course, man. Thank you so much for your time. Like I said, please check him out. Shout out your Instagram, bro. Like that, people know where to find you.
Yes, sir. Iamjayjones on Instagram and Twitter. Be sure to check me out. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, anytime, man. Thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
All right, I've been Steve, my boy Jay. We out.
We out.
Peace. All right, what's up, guys? Your boy Big Steve back out of here, man, with another episode of Lab Talks. Still here live from SneakerCon. I got one of my close friends, my boy Louie from TheReUpDallas. What's up, bro? How you doing?
What's up, bro? Doing good, bro.
Killing it. Hey, I fuck with the fit, bro.
Hey, man.
Let them know what you got on.
Know.
Yeah, let them know what you got
on.
I
got them Virgil mid Air Forces, you know. Got to pay my respects to Virgil.
Facts.
And, you know, got some little V-Lone denim.
Yep.
Some needle hoodies.
All right. Yeah, tripping, killing it. Yeah, always.
Appreciate it, bro.
Man, you've been killing it for a minute, man. You know, I always see Louie is an OG. I'm gonna let y'all know he's an OG. He's been doing it for a while.
Thank you.
He's had it, man. The fragments, anything crazy, he's had it. You feel me?
Bro.
So like a lot of love, man. We all into the same shit.
Same shit, yeah.
We're all about quality over here. You feel me?
Definitely.
Yeah. So for the people who don't know, in Dallas, there's quite a few sneaker spots, man, that people are familiar with. The Re-Up happens to be one of those spots, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wait, we don't have a spot yet, but you know we like to do meetups, little private, you know, celebrity meetups, all that.
Same thing, yep. Right, yeah.
Yes,
so,
sir.
And they've been killing it for years, man. So I'm glad we finally were able to, you know, chop it up a little bit.
For sure.
You know, kind of let people know what you guys sell and then stuff like that. So,
yeah.
What's you guys' main focus? Sneakers, right?
Sneakers, bro. You know, we like to buy stuff and hold. You know how everybody doing it now.
Of course, yeah.
But I like sneakers too. Like I like the way, you know, Nike does it, Adidas.
Right.
I'm always gonna be up for it.
Okay, hell yeah. Now, one thing that I would say that stands you guys out from everybody, you guys get everything for retail.
Yes, definitely, bro.
Almost everything. Every time I see y'all are
every day.
Yeah. So talk to me about that, bro. How is that process? Like, how?
Well, really, first it was me just going out of stores, going here, there, doing looping, you know.
Yeah.
And then I just got a couple friends, people that I grew up with, to get into the same thing, and they took off. So now I just sit back, and they're running.
They're running for you.
Yeah. So that's the Re-Up right there.
Yeah, the best way to do it. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
No, fire, bro. It's so hard to do. For the people who are into the shoe game, a lot of people, what they like to do is like, okay, we'll pay resale, try to mark it up a little percentage-wise.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't know how Louie does it, even to this day.
It's hard, bro. People are trying to get on the sneaker game. They can't do it the same. Like, they don't know what to do with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, definitely. It is hard to still be able to just get it for retail. You feel me?
Yeah. Nah, definitely, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy out here. It's a crazy game. It's really cutthroat, really, out here.
No, I bet, man. Especially in Dallas. I feel like there's so many, like, you see the same resellers everywhere, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it kind of gets competitive at a point.
It does.
But how do you deal with that? Yeah.
Bro, shoot. I be working hard, bro. You know, I always
just trying to get there.
Today I had to load in. You know, it gets like that, but that's part of the game.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, it does get very competitive. I know, like, even me, like, if I hit for retail, which is so rare nowadays, if I hit something for retail, like a Nike, and my boy Louie's always there, I was just like, well, how did I know? Like, how did I know you're going to be here?
That's my second home right there, Nike.
Shout out Nike. Nah, man, but I love that, you know, you guys still keep it true to what the shoe game should be, right?
Yeah, definitely,
If you're gonna resell, you know, might as well do it right.
Yes, sir.
You feel me?
Yeah. Make all the profit I can make. You know, retail is always the way to go.
Hell yeah. So what is like your long-term goal with the re-up? Like, where do you guys want to head?
Man, bro, well, we're based in Oak Cliff, so there really hasn't been like a shop like that in Oak Cliff in a while.
Right.
And I know like a couple stores are coming up, but I know like if you know Jefferson Street, the strip, there's been no like sneaker stores, and people have been asking us when y'all gonna open up. Is that? I'm like, man, I'm comfortable where I'm at right now.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
I feel that.
And sometimes some people shouldn't open up a store. Some people should just stay where they're at.
I feel
it's comfortable, you know?
No, of course. Yeah, I get it. Sometimes just because you can, you probably shouldn't, right? Like, if you can open a store, you probably just, you know, take your time on it.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I feel that too, though. Like, I feel like if you feel like it's been going well, you're successful in your own way, you know, why change it, right?
Yeah, definitely, bro. Not for real.
Yeah. Could you say, though, that you will see yourself opening up a store anytime soon?
Definitely.
Okay.
A lot of people just been asking, you know, is the demand for it, I guess.
Yeah.
And Dallas is growing, so a lot of people opening up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I got to hop in the way.
You got to hop,
Yeah, so definitely, bro. And I want to make my place look nice, you know, make people come.
The way you like it, of course.
Exactly, yeah.
No, definitely. And one thing with that, bro, with like opening up your own shop, like you said, Dallas is growing so fast, you know? And what we like about it, what a lot of people that I noticed from Dallas like, is that, like, they love people that came from Dallas opening up their own shop, right?
Yeah, for real.
You know, especially like you said in Oak Cliff. You know, Oak Cliff, most popular city in Dallas, no questions asked.
Yeah.
And
if you're not from Dallas, you gotta know Oak Cliff.
Yeah, of course. And, you know, for y'all to, you know, like I said, open up a store right there on Jefferson would be iconic.
That'd be iconic, yeah, exactly.
I remember, like, when my homies from Lab were coming from Oklahoma to Dallas, a lot of people were, like, getting hate. Because they're like, oh, y'all ain't from Dallas. You know, like, what y'all doing over here? You know, they were kind of like hating it, but I feel like we did it in such an organic way to kind of let Dallas, like, open their doors for us kind of thing. You know, we gave back. We still give back. I feel like a lot.
I see that every day.
As much as we can, you know. So it does take, you know, Dallas, you know, it's a beautiful city. So it does take time for them to, you know, be like, okay, accepting in a way if you want to say
yeah,
it.
definitely. Lab been doing it for a while, man. I always look up to the Lab. In any store, any city, the Lab has it all set up the way it's supposed to be.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah, Louie, you know, one of the OG consigners, man.
Nah, for real.
He was really the only one bringing us in crazy shit.
I had a lot of stuff in there, yeah.
I remember, what was it, All-Star Chicago.
Yes, bro, that weekend was crazy.
Yeah, he brought in, like, the black pair of Off-White 5s.
Off-White 5s.
He brought in, like, a full run. And I was like...
I brought, like, 10 pairs or something. Yeah. I brought the airships.
Yep, the pack.
Airship, and they sold like the next day.
Bro.
I remember, bro.
Shit, because that's what people out here want. You feel me? Like, he was out there, you know, getting exclusive shit that, you know, you don't even see in the city till like a month, maybe 2 months later, till someone actually brings it.
Yeah, definitely.
And he would be with it the very next day.
The next day, yeah.
And we were thankful, you know, we were grateful enough that we had him at Lab, you feel me? Because he was like, well, fuck it. I'm going to just consign it here.
Nah, definitely, bro.
I also remember Travis Scott SBs.
Yes.
When they first came out. Crazy. We couldn't even get our hands on them.
Bro. I had to drive to LA. I was signing up at all the skate shops on the way over there.
Yeah.
And luckily I hit at one in LA.
See, that's
so I had to go pick it up.
That's the grind I'm talking about. He just said he signed up from here to LA and all the skate shops that he drove by. Not everybody's doing that, bro.
Nah, at all, bro.
At all.
I was at Albuquerque, Phoenix. Yep. Signed up at all the skate shops.
That whole little freeway, the 10 freeway. Would you take the 10? Yeah.
The 10,
Yep. Hit up all the spots, man. See, like, that's very inspirational, man. Like, I see a lot of people, a lot of resellers trying to, you know, get the easy way out of the shit, you know, but there's never an easy way out. And like my boy Louie, he's been doing it longer than anybody I know, and he's still out here grinding every day.
Yeah, man.
Because that's the only way you're really gonna make it out here, you know.
Definitely, bro.
Keep it consistent. You feel me?
You meet a lot of people.
Yeah.
And you know, sneakers take you places, man.
Hell
That's
yeah.
all I can tell you.
Fire, man. Hey, well, Louie, thank you so much for your time, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Again, check them out, man. The Re-Up.
The Re-Up. Follow me at Air Louie. You already know what's up.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you again for your time, bro.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you so much.
Thank you, bro.
Right, peace. All right, what's up, guys? Your boy Big Steve back at it, man. We're still here live at SneakerCon.
Yes, sir.
Going crazy. I got my boy CEO with me today.
Yeah, man. I had to pop up on my boys,
Yes,
man.
sir. How you doing today, bro?
I'm good, bro. I slept. I ain't get no sleep last night, but I'm here.
Hell yeah. Y'all went out and shit?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel that.
We popped out.
Got to, man. I like the fit, bro. I had to, show some respect. What you got on, the Palm Angels?
Man, this is some slight.
Okay.
Man, wake up, get in the shower.
Little Sunday action.
You know, it was raining, so I was like, man, let me just throw something on.
Okay,
Gucci pants,
the ones
the
on.
ones, Palm Angels, not too much.
I like the chain, bro. Talk to me about the chain,
bro.
man.
Man, I've been having this chain for about a year now.
Okay.
It represents me, so I always say I'm out of space.
Okay.
So, I'm always with the UFO vibe.
Hell yeah.
I got this in Atlanta. Yep, I've been having it about a year.
Okay.
And it's like a little tennis I wear like on slight days.
Yeah.
Sometimes I really don't wear this a lot, only when I go out or
special occasions
for an event. But yeah.
Fire, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, man. So basically what we're going to talk about today, man, a lot about SneakerCon, about Kicks, about my boy CEO, what he's been up to, all sorts of good stuff, some of his music and stuff like that, man.
Sure,
yeah, how's the music going for you, bro?
Man, been going good. I took I won't say a break, but I just took a little time to myself to, focus on other things, because like at the end of the day, I'm a businessman.
Of course.
So if I feel like I need to be putting more work at this, and I feel like I need to work on that because, music is important, but like I've been having like other focuses too, but I'm correlating everything back into the music,
Trying to make it all work.
Yeah, make it all work. So, but I got plenty of music coming.
Hell yeah.
EP might be, I don't want to say it.
No, you don't have to. Yeah, coming soon.
But yeah, coming soon.
That's all y'all need to know, right?
Yeah, that's all y'all need to know.
Hell yeah,
we're
hyped for that, bro. That's sick.
For sure.
So you talking about, you say you're a lot of businessman. What kind of business you been getting into?
I want to say? Yeah, I might as well say. Come on.
If you can.
Yeah, so I'm into the dog breeding right now.
Okay.
Yeah, dog breeding. I also got my own clothing brand coming out. Yeah, so I've been focused on that. Doing the business side to that.
Okay.
And yeah, pretty much
just
that.
Focusing on that. That's what's up. No, yeah. What's your clothing brand like? What's the style kind of like what you're wearing?
I would say like streetwear. I compare it to like streetwear.
Okay.
I compare it to like I really don't want to box myself in, because like the ideas that I have and
are out of the world, like you said, out of this world.
You feel me? So the ideas that I have, I really can't say what type of brand it is, but I would say streetwear.
Okay.
But I don't want to box myself in to say like streetwear.
No, yeah, of course.
Of course, I'm gonna move on to. I might drop pieces that look like Rick.
Like, yeah,
like I might drop,
shit,
you feel me? That look like, some out of this world.
I love that, man. Keeping it like more just open. You feel me?
For sure.
I feel like people like to labelize themselves a lot and keep it under just like a label, like or a category.
Yeah.
Like I'm just, you kind of want to say it's more streetwear based, but I get it though. You're expanding.
Yeah,
your
I'm
palette.
expanding. Like I don't want to put no label on myself. It's me.
Hell yeah.
You feel me?
Nah, I love that.
Yeah.
Is it something that it's almost to the point where it's gonna drop, or are you still like in the?
No. It's coming.
It's coming.
Like
it's hell
coming.
Yeah.
Like I've been working on this project for because I'm such a perfectionist.
Okay.
So like if I don't feel like I need to do something in a rush if everything that's supposed to be done that I feel like supposed to be done is not done. Like,
okay.
So I had to, get the business side of things done. I had to do this. I had to do that. But it's coming for sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
Even
coming. Better then. Yeah. Nah, yeah. What's the name of the brand?
I don't want to say that.
No, you're good. My bad.
Yeah. I'll tell you when we get off.
Okay. Just know it's coming soon.
It's coming.
By CEO, that's all you need to know.
For sure.
No, I love that.
Yeah.
And then you said you were into the dog breeding too. What dogs are you breeding? Like
French bulldogs.
Oh, Frenchies?
Yeah, French bulldogs. That's my main focus.
Main focus.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Such a clean dog, man.
Yeah, it's a nice dog, bro.
People love them, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like, and I'm also into like back home, getting properties and things like that. So.
Hell yeah. How old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
23.
Bro, you're so young and killing it.
Yeah.
See, so that's what I love, bro. Like, everybody I feel like in this newer generation is so motivated and so, like you're already talking about 3 or 4 different businesses.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm on. Like, and it's because every time somebody see me like, yo, CEO, when we get new music, and it's like in my head, I'm like, I want to be able to give them that music.
Right.
But I got so much other things.
Of course.
everything's gonna fall together, and I'm gonna really lock in. Like I'm locked into I can say I'm locked into like music. Like I'm locked in right now.
Locked in. That's what's
yeah.
up,
I've been
man.
in the studio like every day. I got a studio in my crib.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
a lot easier to work from there.
It's a lot easier to work.
Okay.
I can record myself, but it's better when my engineer pulls up, so I could just
work with him one-on-one. Man, I'm already knowing.
For sure. So yeah, I got the studio in the crib, and I just been working, man, and I got some stuff coming.
And we're excited to see it, bro. You know, CEO's been coming to the shop for a minute now.
Yeah, they're my
boys.
boys.
Yeah, you know, we take care of him as best as we can.
For sure.
You know, he has to stay fresh. You feel me? You got to.
Yeah.
And like I said, we're just excited to see, you know, people that fuck with us. You know, like we love seeing them grow. You feel me? So at the end of the day,
yeah, these my boys, man. If you ever in Dallas, man, go to the Laboratory, Dallas, Texas, man. They're gonna get you right every time.
Yes, sir. You heard it here first. Yeah. Have you bought anything here, man? What have you been looking for?
I really been on some, cause I got clothes, bro. I got shoes.
Right.
My main focus when I came to SneakerCon, I want like, what's the word for it? Like I want some collectibles that's rare.
Oh, okay, like
that's
more
what
pieces.
I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm looking for pieces for the crib and stuff like that. So,
like the Cause toys, the Bear Bricks and shit like that.
Yeah, so I caught some of those yesterday. I'm just looking for things like that. Like I copped the hoodie from this brand that I seen.
Okay.
But they were.
Besides that, it's more just for like the aesthetic.
Yeah, for the crib.
Hell yeah.
So I've been on that vibe because I told you I've been recording in the house, so I need that vibe there.
Of course.
I need that vibe there. So.
Yeah, that makes a big difference too. A lot of people might not see it, but the vibe sets the whole tone.
Nah, the vibe is it. Especially if you just. Cause I'm the type of dude, man. I'm a homebody a little bit. Like,
of course, yeah.
I pop my homies. I go out with them like every once in a while, but like, I really like to be home. Man.
Okay.
Like I'm a homebody. Like.
Yeah.
For sure. So.
No, I agree for sure. 100%. No, I'm the same way, bro. I like if I could be at the crib, you know, I got everything I need there. Yeah. You know, why be outside?
Nah, for sure. Like, why would man, I'm a movie dude too. Like, I can watch 5. Man, my shorty, she told me, she like, you love movies. And I noticed that. I really haven't noticed that, but I'm like, damn, I really am a movie guy. Like, I can sit up and watch. I like interesting movies.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I be on that sci-fi.
No, yeah.
I don't know if it's weird. I'm the type of nigga. I watch Animal Planet.
I feel that though, bro. Like I be like with me, I'm on the History Channel, fam.
Yeah, like. For real, but like when other people see it, they be like, bro, what you on?
They don't get it, bro. But it's so informative. Like you learn so much from it, bro.
Yeah,
you feel me?
facts.
It's so informational. So I definitely understand what you're doing.
Yeah, I be on that, like UFO, of course UFO, like all that type. I'm into that. I've been on that since a kid. So.
Oh yeah, I already feel that, man. Yeah, no, 100%. Hey, we'll see you, man. I appreciate you swinging by the booth, bro. You know, chopping it up with me, man.
For sure.
Please check out my boy CEO.
Yeah, man.
Let him know what you're working on, man.
Man, new music coming soon, man. Be looking out for an EP soon, man. Got clothing on the way. Got dogs on the way.
You already know.
Just stay tuned, man. CEO got a lot in store for y'all, so stay tuned.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you again, man, for your time.
Guy.
Big Steve, my boy CEO.
CEO, man.
Peace.
For sure.
We're working with the lab here. I'm with Soulja Boy. Have you been on the hunt for any shoes today?
Yeah, I'm just looking around, you know what I'm saying? Seeing what they got at SneakerCon, man.
All right, what's up, guys? Your boy Big Steve back out of here live from SneakerCon. Got another very special guest. I got Genevieve here. How you doing?
Hey.
You doing all right today?
I'm doing good. It's day 2 SneakerCon Dallas. We're almost wrapping up the show, and you know, I've been shaking hands, kissing babies, walking around.
Kissing babies?
You know.
What? Who asked you to kiss their baby?
You'll be surprised.
Hell no.
You know.
That's crazy. No, that's dope. Genevieve, please, if you can let the people know kind of what you do so like that they're kind of more familiar with you.
Okay. My name is Genevieve Chanelle. You know, I am a brand strategist. I've probably worked with a lot of your favorite boutiques, resellers, and kind of doing marketing for these people, right? I've worked with Amazon, I've worked with a number of retailers, a number of resellers, and even your favorite brands, right? Nike, Adidas, New Balance, Puma. I've worked with a lot of people when it comes to the sneaker scene, and I've been doing it for years, right? Always have had a passion in sneakers for the last maybe 20 years, maybe since I was a kid. So I've been here. I've definitely been here.
She's been there, yeah. Your favorite sneakerhead, she was there before that. No, that's what's up. Do want to talk about the fit. I see you got some heat on today. What you got on feet today?
Today I have the Soulfly ones. Yeah. SoFi ones today, you know, and actually my feet don't hurt.
Really?
They don't hurt. Like I think Jordan 1s are super comfortable, and I could walk all day with them. I mean, it's been like 7 hours. I've been walking all day, you know.
And it's just like something that you're kind of just more comfortable in, I'm assuming, too, just in the ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I did Dornbecker 6s today.
DB6s, I see you.
2009,
yeah.
So they're kind of separating a little bit on the toe box, but it's okay. Like, I don't care. It's one of my favorite shoes, and anytime I can wear something old, I'm down. You feel me? So
definitely one of my favorite DBs. I can't find my size, but another DB favorite of mine is the DB4s.
The best. That's my.
Gosh.
I got that one too, and it's like, wow, like that shoe you just put on, and necks are being broken like left and right.
Man.
Yeah. And so DB4 you said is your favorite. Okay.
Yep.
What would you say? Let's say it's your like favorite. Are you into like the bin series by any chance?
Sure.
Okay. What's your favorite bin?
Bin. Oh, God. Why am I drawing a blank right now?
Remember the bin 9s, 13s? They all had the red stamp on them. I know you remember them. I promise you.
I know I remember it, but I'm just drawing a blank. It's an end of the show. Oh my gosh, and I'm just so bad with names.
No, it's okay. It's okay. All right. How about I seen that in your collection. You have Supreme Dunks, early Supreme Dunks.
Oh boy, yeah.
Tell me about that. How do you even find that shoe in your size?
You know, okay, so I've kind of cultivated a relationship with all the resellers that I worked with, you know, and just kind of coming into, you know, whatever city I am, finding the, you know, reseller shops, you know, this is how you and I met. You know, I walked up in the store, introduced myself, like, hey, you know, I'm Genevieve Chanelle, like, I love sneakers, you know, like I do this, I do that, you know, and we've had a relationship, you know, since then, right?
Of course.
And so this is what I do to all the cities, right? If I'm in the West Coast, the East Coast, you know, I'll go in, I'll network, and you know, I'll introduce myself. So I walked into a reseller shop in Portland, you know, and they are the homies, you know, they had my size, they saved it for me, called me up and was like, hey, we have a pair of Supreme Dunks in your size. Do you want them?
Wow.
And I said, I'm on the way to the shop right now.
Damn, that's crazy.
But
was it an Index?
Yes, it was.
Shout out the homies Index.
Yeah, those are my dogs. So yeah, I went to Index. You know, they definitely had a good price for me. And it's funny because I actually know who owned them.
Before, wow.
Yeah, so it was like a full circle moment. Like, you know, Index is my people. The girl who owned them, she's my girl.
Okay.
You know, and she even said to me, she was like, you know, I'm glad it was you who bought them and no other person.
They went to a good home.
They went to a good home. I was like, girl, I got you.
Oh, that's perfect then. Oh, that's crazy how the sneaker world is, right? It's such it's a huge community, but such a small world at the end of the day. You feel me?
Yes, I love that. And, you know, community is just so big in the sneaker industry, you know, and I think that's what makes it so, I guess, like home.
Of course.
You know, and that's what I love about the sneaker industry because of that community.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, we have a Dallas Bay Area, Vegas connection, you know, with Portland, we have a whole West Coast connection.
Right.
And it's just connecting people from different cities all over the nation. And I just love that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's really like, especially here at sneaker cons, it's like the one place you can actually meet everybody that you know, that are into the same thing, you know, at the end of the day. So, and like she said, you know, like I automatically assumed that it was from Index just because those are the homies.
Yes.
We did a video with them too.
Yeah.
And they're the guys that are going to have the heat out there in Portland. Like, to be real with you, like
definitely.
they're the ones that are going to have it. And like I said, just such a small world at the end of the day. You know, we're all, you know, we just enjoy kicks at the end of the day, and any time that we can help each other get like a grail like that is insane. Now, I do want to talk about, you do have a pair of the college dropouts, another crazy pair I've seen. How did you even come across those? And that size? Like, again, the reason I keep saying in that size is because, what's your size again? Remind me?
So, okay, it's crazy. I range from a size 5, 5.5 to 6.
Okay, right.
You know, depending what shoe it is, what silhouette it is, my size ranges. And it depends. If it's a good day, I could, you know, do a 5. If it's a bad day, I'm a size 6.
Okay, size 6. I feel that. Nah, definitely. I'm the same way. 10, 10 and a half, 11. 10 is already like pushing it because I'm like, all right, like you said, on a good day, I'm a 10.
Yeah.
But on my bad days, you know, 10 and a half. But I get that. But to find the shoes, you know, one thing, to find it in a 10.5, you'll see it all day. But in a 5.5, like, what? That's why it amazes me, like, your collection is like, what? Like, how? You feel me? Like, how do you even?
Yeah.
But again, coming back to what you said, it's all just about the relationships that you've been building with all these, you know, all these brands. You feel me? So, going into that, I did want to ask, like, where do you see yourself more long term? I guess you could say, because I feel like you're already killing it, in my opinion. You know, like with all the like, what is like your own goal that you want to set for yourself, or kind of where do you see yourself? Like, let's say in 5 years from now.
Oh wow. 5 years from now, oh my gosh, I feel like, you know, every time, like, I was asked this question as a kid, I had no idea.
Oh, you're right. It's such a general
right?
question,
Yes.
right? But genuinely am interested to know, like, just kind of like, where do you see yourself? Like, because when they ask me that, I'm like, I don't even know. You know, I'm kind of just a person that lives in that moment kind of thing, and just like, I'm just enjoying it, like, because I don't know if I'm here tomorrow, you feel me? So just taking advantage of that. So I know it's such a general question, but if you do have a plan, we'd love to see like what you have going on.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, because I've worked with so many retailers and brands, you know, I definitely could see myself maybe, you know, at the top of, you know, some brand.
Right.
I don't know. I definitely think there should be a lot more women on the top and a lot more sneakerheads, like authentic, real sneakerheads, you know, at the helm of these brands. And, you know, I feel like, you know, I'm on that path to be there. And for me, you know, because again, community is a big thing, I feel like when I am on the top, I'm going to, you know, look back and grab the homies and, you know, bring them to the top with me when it comes to these brands. Okay. So definitely my 5-year plan, you know, being at the top of whatever brand, whatever retailer, and bringing everybody
your own.
with me.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. No, I love that. Yeah, I can definitely see it too. And that, like the steps that you're taking, you know, already traveling everywhere with SneakerCon, you know, that's huge. You know, just to be able to be put in that position, you know, to travel all the time, you know, build those relationships. Those are people's like dream jobs. You feel me? Like, you know. Yeah. So I love seeing it though. You know, you're very, for me, from just meeting you, you're very like authentic. You're very true to yourself, and you don't forget where you came from.
Oh my God, you're making me cry.
No, I'm sorry. No, but seriously though, like in all realness, like I feel like that's what we need more of. It's more realness in the actual, you know, sneaker culture and brands. Like, you feel me? Like, just keep it true. That's kind of what people tend to relate more to. You feel me? So I feel like just keeping it real is definitely what's gonna push you to where you want to be.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, guys. Thank you so much, Genevieve. You know, we already spoke for a little while, you know. Don't want to take up most of your time. I know you still got to find some girls out here. So thank you, though, so much for your time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Peace. All right, what's up, guys? Your boy Big Steve back out of here. Still live from SneakerCon. It's been a long day, but we're finally to the end of the show. And for the end of the show, we got another very special guest. I got Jasmine here, a.k.a. Jazzy Fresh. How you doing today?
Good, very good.
Very good. Glad to see you. And for the people who might not know, are you owner?
Yes, owner.
Owner. Oh, okay. There you go. Owner of King. And let people know how you spell it, though.
It's Q-I-N-G.
Q-I-N-G, King. Yep. So for people who are not familiar, as you can see, they do these pretty awesome customs on your favorite shoes, from the Balvin that she's holding to the homage to home on her feet, and of course this Fear of God one right here. And we just had to get some more info on it. You know, we've seen their booth over there. They were killing it, and we were like, yo, yeah, we got to just see what's up. You know, like see what they're doing. You know, just kind of get more familiar with them, of course. But yeah, so talk to me a little bit about the brand. You know, like what made you just want to one day just, you know, start like the customization of it?
So I've always been a sneakerhead.
Okay.
And definitely always with the most fire silhouette. Always try to be.
Right.
The grails, as everybody says.
Yeah, yeah.
And of course, being a female, you know, we like shiny things and, you know, diamonds. So I use Swarovski crystals.
Okay, so real Swarovski crystals.
Yes,
wow.
Same thing as like the Cactus Flea Market dunks.
Right.
Same crystal. And I decided to put them on the grails of sneakers instead of how you see the normal, which is like Converse for like brides and stuff. Like I wanted to bring it up to a better, you know, upper echelon type of vibe.
Of course.
So I decided to do it like on the Balvins, as you see the Fear of God.
Right.
Just the grails of sneakers.
No, that's awesome. Yeah. So wow, I'm very impressed that these are like the real Swarovski crystals, right? Sorry, I can never know if I'm saying that
I know,
right.
It's when I started, it was the same thing. I was like, how do I even say that word?
I'm just like, I don't want to be like made fun of, like, what the fuck? He doesn't even know what he's talking about. Nah. But yeah, you can definitely see it's the same quality as that cactus plant dunk, like the shoe itself is popping. Like, if you can tell she's wearing the homages, you'll see it on the video, but I love the little, like, the little, all it took was a little Swarovski crystal to make the shoe just pop.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, so, and like she said, she's doing it on grails. So I love that you already had, like, that sneakerhead background, you feel me?
Yes,
it was more
definitely.
like, you kind of just took your shoes that you love and just added your own little twist to it.
Yeah, I've had, like, a collection of sneakers for I don't even know how many years.
Okay.
And then when I just had this thought about doing this, I just started taking my own sneakers and doing it on those first.
I bet you got like hella compliments, right? Like the first samples. Yeah,
I did, but I did it with the intention of starting the brand. So I didn't just do it for like a hobby. Like I did it with the intention of starting the brand
so you already knew, like, yo, this is what I want to do.
I was like, this is it. It's gonna be fire. Let me roll with it.
Oh hell yeah, I love that. Yeah, you saw the business side of it, man. Fire. I love that. And of course, you sell all of them that you display, or do you do like custom work for people?
So most of the time it's custom work. Like not one of ones, but it's preferably for the customer and what they want.
Okay.
I do have a ready to sell on my website.
Okay.
But most of it is like Air Force Ones. Or just like the more like basic like in stock sneaker like on Nike or any website. But if you want something from like StockX, which is any one of these or anything else, then most of the time it's like a per order customization.
Yeah. Some of the more harder to get shoes, you definitely have to do like pre-orders and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah, but I love that you have like a option for anybody, like an Air Force, something that's more available. And like I said, you see an Air Force just with the Swarovski crystals, you're gonna be like, "Yo, that's a fire ass shoe!" Like it just grabs the attention so quick. That's how we see you over there. We're like, "Yo, like the shoe's looking crazy. Like, wait, we need to go check them out."
Yeah, thank you.
And talk to me about this J Balvin. You were telling me beforehand that you actually got it signed by him.
Yes. So this sneaker I designed last year, and I was already working on it before I even decided to go to the Complex Con show.
Right.
And then I found out that J Balvin was actually going to be there.
Wow.
And so then I was like, okay, I got to get it done, which it took me, an insane amount of time to finish it because it's all done one at a time and to integrate all the colors. I finished it. I was able to go to the show and I wore them.
Right.
And then when J Balvin was finally at his booth, I actually took it off and was waving it in the air.
Yo.
Which I did not want to be barefoot, but I took it off, waving it in the air.
Right.
And yeah, his people that was there was like, "Oh, yo, look!" And he reached up to grab it from me, because I was kind of like in his line of sight, like off to the side a little bit. But yeah, he took it, looked at it, and signed it, and posted it on his website or his Instagram.
Wow, he posted it too? Oh, wow. Did he shout you out?
No. It's like a in-face look, so you don't know like my brand or my name.
No, but that's
Instagram,
huge though. Like the people that know, it's like, yo, this is Jazz's work. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Now shout out J Balvin. Great dude. He's very connected with the culture. He's still like he's a huge artist, but for him to go into Complex Cons and stuff like that, and him just signing your shoe must have meant like the world to you, right?
Yeah, it was fire. It was
of course.
Great.
No, awesome.
Yeah, he also was liked my videos and stuff on this specific shoe too.
I bet it went like super viral. Just.
It was good.
Yeah, of course.
It was good.
It was a good amount. No, definitely. I did want to ask, like, how long is usually the process? You were talking a little bit about that it takes a long time. What would you say, like, for example, not necessarily a Balvin, but let's say more of like the Fear of God one. Obviously, it's not the whole shoe, but you got like a certain area. How long?
Okay, so because that shoe has bigger crystals on it, because it goes by sizes, so obviously it takes up like a wider space when it goes faster.
Right.
So that one specifically took me 6 hours to do.
Oh wow!
Just the two sides of just that one because it has bigger crystals. But if it was smaller, then, it just takes longer time. But 6 hours just for that one.
Oh, my God. Wow. You could definitely tell, though, like, the quality of it. You might not see it on this camera, but we're going to try to get some B-roll of it. Even the laces are Swarovski. Like, it's insane. The attention to detail is, like, really well. Like, it's pretty, like, you could tell she definitely takes her time on it, and perfectionist is what I would say.
I try.
Yeah, of course.
You can never reach that perfection level, but, you try to achieve it.
No, of course, yeah. And I think anybody that does that in their style of work, you're bound to be successful. Anybody that you could truly just see that you care about your work. You feel me? And I love that. I really do love that. What would you say is like the hardest shoe you've ever had to do a custom for?
The hardest is obviously this one.
The Balvin? Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because to get the right integration of the colors, like the gradient level without making it hard lines, because the Balvin color is just a sneaker is a gradient and color change.
I was about to say, I do see like the blue going into the green, but it doesn't look like lines. It looks like it just blends in. Like
and that's the reason why it was the hardest to do, is because of the integration of colors, the gradient level.
And how long did you say this one would take you?
It was about 40 hours. So people think 40 hours like, oh, it's like, normal 8-hour work days. But when you're sitting there, one at a time, looking with your eye, like it's too focused. And so 40 hours really translate into like a couple weeks, few weeks.
Especially when you got to find time to do it too. I bet you still have like, other stuff you got to worry about and stuff.
Definitely like shipping and website and, messages, emails. But no, few weeks just because the time and like.
Yeah, and the patience. You got to have the patience for it. I could only imagine. Me, I get a little impatient at times. I probably would be like, fuck, like I already messed. Like,
there was some of those moments.
I feel that. Yeah, I could just imagine.
Just because the crystal doesn't sit right. It doesn't look right with the, like I was talking about the gradient of color. Like it looked too hard. I was like, take them all off because I didn't
restart.
Like the way it looked.
Yeah, it's a process.
Yeah.
No, but definitely killing it though.
Thank you.
Like I said, I love the quality of it. And like I said, usually I'm not a big fan of customs because I feel like a lot of people just try to do like an easy way out of it, or something that you could tell they did like, oh, he probably cooked it up like in a little, but you can definitely see the quality of it. And I could even see myself rocking or even asking for like a white Air Force, anything. Like, it's like so many possibilities you can do with the Swarovski crystals. So I definitely love the work. And like I said, I love your work ethic.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. One of my last questions, where do you see yourself, I guess, like long term? Like what do you want to put King, like, is it eventually going to be like a store for you? Is that kind of what you're reaching to?
That would definitely be the goal to achieve, is to have a store.
Okay.
Where to have a store, that I haven't really thought about, but I do definitely want to have a storefront with not necessarily like a full stock of sneakers, because I'd still want to have like the special like vibe of it being grails of a custom, like one-of-one type of vibe. But to definitely, like more like a gallery of
like a collection.
Grails of collection, and then people can see it instead of just trying to look at it on a website.
Makes sense.
Definitely a storefront with that vibe.
Oh, definitely. I could definitely see it. I love that you want to keep it more exclusive than anything.
Definitely want to do more of like the custom per customer of what they want, rather than having like a mass stock of sneakers to just sell out.
Of course, yeah. No, definitely. I love it. Keep it, keep it original. I could definitely see your work ethic in it, and I see definitely the hours that you put into this. And, keep going. You feel me? Like, we're excited to see how far you get. I love seeing people just, trying something new. Like, I think that's what keeps the sneaker culture going, is like people are always, willing to try something new. And like I said, this is something that I've never seen before, but I love that I'm seeing it done correctly.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Well, guys, there you have it. Our last, but, one of our very best hosts right here, Jazzy, pulled up. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to us today. Anything else you want to say, where they can find you or anything like that?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram. It's KingQing_ by Jazzy Fresh. And message me, hit me up, just to say hi if you want to.
There you go. So you guys heard it here first. Like I said, if you want to custom order any of your shoes, hit her up. She's got you. But thank you so much for your time again, Jasmine.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, guys. My name's Steve. Jasmine, we're out.